evening everyone and welcome to our August webinar. Tonight we're going to be talking about your support team, so the head office support staff here in our Australian head office that help you to run your business. We'll be joined a little bit later by our General Manager Tracy Parkinson and also by our TC Care Team Leader Anne Dugdale. But today is very much about you personally meeting as much as you can on video the support team that works here for you and your businesses at head office. So we're going to kick that off by meeting our first two departments, recruitment and marketing.
My name is Katherine Nugent and I am National Recruitment Executive at Travel Counsellors. My background is very much in recruitment and small business. I've been with Travel Counsellors nearly 12 months and I've travelled extensively myself. What does Travel Counsellors mean to me? It means the opportunity for people from within the travel industry to have the freedom and flexibility of running their own business.
Hi, my name's Jenny and I am the National Recruitment Executive at Travel Counsellors. So my background, I started in 1999. I was in corporate travel in the UK working for Hogg Robinson and I did that for 7 years. Travel Counsellors means care to me. I think it's about caring for one another as a head office support team, but essentially caring for people that we bring into the business and making sure that we can support them so they can care about their customers and build a really successful business.
Sure, my name's Marnie Pugsley and I am the Marketing and PR Manager for Travel Counsellors Australia. Well, my background in travel, that's a long story for I think most people that work in travel. I fell in love with travel many years ago and spent several years working overseas. And then I got into the actual travel industry around 10 years ago, firstly as a tour operator or a ground operator for a tour company in Central Asia, and then more recently in product and marketing for the tour operation side of a luxury travel company. But now here I am on the agent side. So what does Travel Counsellors mean to me? Well, to me, Travel Counsellors is just like a tight-knit family, even though we're spread far and wide across the country. There's an amazing team here in Melbourne as the head office and a global team across the world that support Travel Counsellors. And you know, there's cluster trainings and there's road shows and there's family a day events. There's all sorts of interesting things that give us the opportunity to get together. And I can tell you the conference is just amazing. Like what a party day. It's just like a big family reunion. It's fantastic.
I'm Ashley and I work in the marketing department here at Travel Counsellors head office. My background in travel is working for a wholesaler. So I worked at APT for 8 years and the last job that I left there was in the digital marketing team. Travel Counsellors to me is a model that affords people to live their life the way that they want to and also do what they love the most, and that's selling and talking about travel and providing amazing travel experiences to their customers.
So now I'm joined by our General Manager Tracy. Hi Tracy, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
And what I realised was I didn't actually introduce myself at the start of the webinar. I just assume that everyone has seen webinars before. But for those of you who haven't, I'm Veronica. And we've just met the first 4 of our lovely head office support team, so our marketing and recruitment team.
Yeah.
But how many staff do we have here in our Australian head office, Tracy?
So we have 23 in Australia, but then we have over 350 worldwide as well. So there is support at any minute and of any day, really.
Yeah, no, that's very true as well. So we're going to speak with Anne a little bit later about the TC Care team, but maybe you could run us through the other departments that sit within our Australian head office.
Yeah, sure.
So we've touched on marketing.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about what marketing does?
Yeah, so basically they do, as what the tin says, all the marketing for our travel counsellors. Everything goes out from head office but is completely personalised to the travel counsellor. So the travel counsellor's customers see it coming from their personal TC, and it's put together incredibly professionally. They work with our suppliers to make sure that what we are sending out is current, and with the right time scale as well. So we, you know, advertise say 3 months before for America, because that's normally the lead-in time for an American booking. So we are pretty good in that department at getting it right and looking for different things as well. So we do want to inspire our database. But the main thing is with marketing is we're there to support every single TC, but the travel counsellor has complete control at all times. Nothing will be sent to a customer unless the travel counsellor has given us the yes.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
yeah.
I guess one department that works quite closely with marketing is commercial, and we'll meet Jason in the next lot of videos.
Yeah.
What is it that the commercial department does?
Okay, so commercial works with all of our suppliers, negotiating, making sure we're getting the right deals. We never want to be in a position where we're beating on price, so we work really, really closely. And although in Australia we've got 23 people in the office, we are $1 million business globally. So we do have the buying power of a big company, but we have the personal feel of a smaller office in Australia. So Jason works with our suppliers and with our UK team as well, to make sure that we have got the right rates, that we are competitive, that we're getting the right product pulling through, that if we need anything, that we've got the relationship with them, arranging training, making sure our travel counsellors are up to date with what's happening in the industry. So commercial is quite a small name really for everything that he brings to the table for the travel counsellors.
Okay, next department, and one that I think is very close to your heart, is our business development team, and I guess sales team as well, I guess would you call it that?
Yeah. So we call it business development team because that is a global saying, but it's more a business coaching team. So we work with our travel counsellors, each one personally, to help them build their business. So we will come up with bespoke plans for that travel counsellor, dependent on what the circumstances, opportunities are. So we work really, really closely. We provide a full suite of training, and that's delivered in a variety of different ways. So we've got our own training system called Coach, so which is webinars available at a time to suit the travel counsellor. We go out on the road. You know, we're firm believers in the face-to-face training. We do TCTV, we do a daily TCTV that travel counsellors interact with. Webinars, we speak with our travel counsellors over webcam, so it's very much a personal service. And then we also have another side of the business development team, which is our corporate side, where if a travel counsellor has a lead for a corporate or a group booking, we will support them. We will, if needed, go out and meet up with the company, with the travel counsellor, and up to now we've had 100% success rate on that. So every account that we have tried to help the travel counsellor with, we have got the account,
And that's a very big growing part of the business as
massively
well,
growing, definitely. So
and we've got a lot of brain power behind that as well, a brain's trust, as they would say.
Yes.
Now before we go to the videos and meet all these wonderful teams, there's one last department, and the very important one, which is IT.
Yes.
And our IT support is 24/7 as well around the globe, but we have an Australian.
We do. We have a team here. The thing that I love about our IT department is they speak in English. I ask them the most stupid questions and they never make me feel like I'm stupid. And I think a lot of travel agents out there can be a little bit scared of IT and everything that it brings. But the guys in the IT department make it very, very simple, and the computers are completely looked after and cared for by the team. So if anything goes wrong, you just pick up the phone and there's somebody there to help. If you need new software installing, they do it remotely. So you're never without that support. So if something's not working, you can't get logged onto something, someone is available.
And I know the Apple iPhones and the iTunes is always quite a popular one that I hear the IT boys fixing quite a bit as well.
Yeah, and we will look at doing that because we want to make everything as easy as possible for the travel counsellor. So if installing emails onto their phone is what is needed, of course we do that. Now I would have no idea in how you would do that, but they do it and they make it happen, and now I can't live without that kind of technology. So they are incredibly easy to deal with, and I think sometimes you can think of an IT department as people who don't really talk. If they do speak, personality, and that's definitely not what we recruit for our head office. So yeah.
Brilliant. All right, well, we will go to the video now and meet the team, but thank you for joining us, Tracy.
Thank you for having me.
So let's meet a few more members of our team.
My name's Michaela Jones and I work with travel counsellors in the Business Development Department, looking after helping all of our TCs with building their businesses. My background in travel is starting in 2005, working in different retail settings, working a little bit in corporate, and then finishing up with American Express, looking after high-end customers in a relationship management role, and then coming through to travel counsellors in January 2017. Travel counsellors means to me care, love, family, support, making life-changing decisions and getting yourself out there and doing some really cool things.
Hi, my name's Karen and I work in the business development team in Australia. My background in travel, I've worked in many roles in different countries, so all up around 15 years, and that's been across wholesale, 5-star hotels, travel recruitment, and then most recently in product and business development. Travel Counsellors is an amazing company. It means a variety of things. It means being able to help new travel counsellors come into their own in starting their own business. And also I love the fact that we operate in 8 countries, so it's not only in Australia, but we're able to grow a global family across many countries.
Hi, my name is Simon and I am part of the sales team here at Travel Counsellors in Melbourne, and I primarily take care of corporate and conferencing groups, if you like, in Australia. So background in travel for me has been very vast. I've been in travel pretty much since leaving school. I've had experience with working in hotels and contracting. I've run my own businesses, which were quite successful, and had a lot of fun doing those, being able to develop something from nothing into quite a nice working business. And then primarily after that, I spent a fair bit of time in the airline space, where I was with Qantas for a fair few years, where we got to see quite a bit of the inner workings of an airline, be it on the phones or helping customers relate with their issues or disruptions and what have you. So quite an interesting pathway, if you like, and 2 years now at Travel Counsellors. Travel Counsellors is such a big thing to me, actually, because it's a company that you work for where it's all encompassing. What it is to me is over and above. We talk about it a lot in all various businesses that I've been involved in. We've talked about, thinking like, a customer, but acting like an owner. Travel Counsellors is very much the culmination of teamwork, be it with our travel counsellors, our internal head office staff, and our customers and suppliers. So it's quite a unique business where it is all encompassing.
Hi guys, my name's Jason Beldavey. My role here at Travel Counsellors in head office is as the product manager and buyer for the group here, for you guys here in Australia. Travel Counsellors, what does it mean to me? I find this, and being new to this brand and to the organisation, to me there's a sense of pride in it. There's a sense of commitment and of family as well. It's something I've really found coming into the business, is that everybody is in a community, and I think everybody feels connected. I think there's a sense of pride in the organisation.
Hi, I'm Rob and I work on the IT help desk. Well, my background in travel is my 13 years with Travel Counsellors, but other than that, I've not worked in the travel industry, but that doesn't seem to matter for my role. To me, Travel Counsellors means the bond and relationships you have with all the colleagues and travel counsellors. So we're more like friends than colleagues really, so we get on really well and it just helps the working atmosphere.
Yeah, my name is Michael Schofield and I work in IT. My background, I don't really have any travel background. I have been overseas for the cliche Aussie Bogan Thailand trip twice now. But yeah, my background's more in IT, so fairly new to travel. Well, travel counsellors, I had to actually have a good think about this one because it does mean a lot. It means helping others in the TC family the right way, and that's done by genuinely caring for people and making the best choices for them from a open and understanding point of view without any hidden agendas.
So we've now met even more of the team. There's still a few to go, but I'm joined now by Anne, who is our TC Care team leader. Thanks for joining us, Anne.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So talk to us about TC Care. What is TC Care?
All right, TC Care, so it's a pretty big team actually. It's admin and account first of all, so we do anything that has to do with receipting the client's funds on file and paying the supplier the money to the suppliers for each booking, and we help out with any figures difficulties, anything regarding balancing the files, refunding the clients, receipting refunds from suppliers, so really anything, a lot of nitty-gritty things from accounts.
And you chase the commissions as well, don't you?
Yeah, we handle all the commission paid to the TCs as well.
Yep.
In terms of admin, we handle all of the supplier communication that we may need to forward to the travel counselors. And then one of the big part of the TC Care team as well is the help desk. So we are the Phoenix system, Phoenix wholesaler, and the air help desk as well. So in terms, any inquiry really, it can be technical. Hey, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do, how to go from there. So we basically try to stop any kind of frustration that can arise from using a new system.
Yeah.
But also a lot of product-related inquiries. So I'm looking for that one property, or my client want that one property. I don't have it in Phoenix. What do you suggest? Things like this. And then a lot of help in terms of fares, a lot of inquiries regarding routing and so on. We have an around-the-world ticket expert as well in the team that can help all the travel counselors. So it's, I could go on and talk about it all day because there's so many different inquiries that you may have. So I think the best way to look at TC Care is we're that one person sitting next to the travel counselor when they're home alone, and they have from the most complex to the easiest question. They can just pick up the phone, Skype us, we can share screen. We have so many ways of communicating, and we're that one person sitting next to them that can ask anything they want.
Yeah, it is an amazing team, and TC Care is exactly the right name because it is all about caring for the agent, but making sure that the agent can care for their customer, more importantly. But you guys also work as part of the global TC Care team, for want of a better term, don't you?
Yeah, we do support other offices ourselves, the UK, Dubai, South Africa, but they do support our TCs as well, which is really brilliant. We have a really close relationship with each office. We have, I reckon we're the closest than anybody else in the world to our duty office, obviously, because their duty office hours are our business hours. So we always check on the duty office desk, how they're going, and help them every now and then with overnight emergencies, etc. So it's a real global team, even though some of them we've never met. There's a proper team, and and communication, daily communication involved between countries. And it's very well-oiled machine.
Can we just touch very briefly on the duty office and what that is?
So our duty office is based in Manchester in the UK, and what they do is they're here 24 hours, 7 days a week to service, first of all, the clients. They're here in terms of emergency. Your client is stuck somewhere, missed their plane, can't check in the hotel, something happened. First port of call will be the duty office, but also for the TCs, because more often than not, the client is actually going to call the TCs, and that TC might need help communicating with the Phoenix suppliers or the supplier, any supplier really. And that's what the duty office is here for, to support the client and the TCs at all time of day and night.
Great.
So we've received rave reviews about the duty office because, again, that phone call in the middle of the night is just the worst thing that happens usually.
Yeah, it
so
is.
usually we can fix it. We're still to find a problem without a solution, and the duty office is going to help you find that solution.
That's right. Two heads are always better than one, aren't
Exactly.
they, in those
Yeah.
circumstances? Great. Thank you for giving us an
Pleasure.
overview. Your team does an amazing job
Thank
day in
you.
and day out. So let's meet some of the TC Care team.
My name is Anne and I'm the supervisor of the TC Care team. My background is travel is working for a French tour operator in New York in the US selling France, as well as being a travel agent here in Australia and 6 years at Travel Counsellors. Travel Counsellors is really important to me. It's my job for the last 6 years. I do love working with the Travel Counsellors and supporting their business, and I do love working with my colleagues here, so I can't really imagine working anywhere else.
Hi, I'm Annabella. I'm in the TC Care team. I manage the help desk and all things admin. My background in travel, I've been with Travel Counsellors for 6 years. Prior to that, I worked in another wholesale travel company. Some of my roles include product, ticketing and help desk. I love working for Travel Counsellors. It has enabled me to do something I love, and on top of everything else, I work with a friendly and dynamic team.
Hi, my name's Dean. I am part of the TC Care team and I look after air. So any questions you have with regards to air, I'm your man for the job. So I've got heaps of knowledge about air, so just ask away. So I started in the industry in 2001. I started in consolidation at a company called Air Tickets, and then I moved on to wholesale at Tempo Holidays. I was there for 11 years, and then moved to TC in 2015. Travel Counsellors means to me support, people who care about other people, people who care about our travel counsellors, and it's just about being part of a really close-knit team and being able to support our travel counsellors.
Hi, I'm Jordan and I work for the TC Care team. My background in travel actually revolved around Flight Centre to begin with for a couple of years, and then I was living in the UK for 2 years where I worked for a tour operator called Olympic Holidays, where I did Greek and Cyprus holidays. To me, Travel Counsellors means it's a tight-knit community within itself. It's all self-contained and you can pretty much reach out to and ask anyone for help and they'll be more than willing to help.
Hi, I'm Liz and I work in the TC Care team. My travel background is 5 years retail with Flight Centre. A global family that delivers some of the best, definitely the best customer service I've ever witnessed in travel.
My name's Emma. I work in the TC Care team and I look after accounts. My background in travel, I started off with Flight Centre, I worked with Virgin Australia for a few years, and my most recent job was with Luxury Escapes. Travel Counsellors means to me the opportunity to support people running their own businesses and supporting the sort of lifestyles they want to lead.
Hi, I'm Steph and I'm part of the TC Care accounts team. My background in travel is as team leader with Flight Centre. I was there for 4 years and then took a year's break to travel around the world before joining Travel Counsellors. To me, Travel Counsellors is all about adding a personal touch to the industry, whereas some of our competitors don't have that aspect.
Hi, my name's Tom. I work in the TC Care team, so basically we're there to support the TCs with anything they need us for, whether it's booking air, land, dealing with suppliers, anything like that. So my background in travel is I have spent 3 years working for Flight Centre in retail stores. A year of that I spent as a team manager out in Carlton, and then moved across to Travel Counsellors in March this year. To me, Travel Counsellors offers customers a higher level of service. It's a personal connection that the counsellor has with their customer. So I guess it really means it's for customers who are looking for a little bit more from their agent than what's on offer at the moment.
And now we've met all of our Australian head office support team, with the exception of one very important person that will play us out from our webinar today. But I think it was important for us to show you all of the things that we do here for you at head office to help you run your business. Travel Counsellor's tagline is "With us it's personal," and that also means helping agents to run their business. It is doing those things that allow you to run your business, but do the things that you do best. So spend time with your clients, put together those holidays, and not worry about the pesky little things like accounts or admin or documentation and things like that. But it's also about helping you to build the best business you can with the help of our business development team, and making sure that your customers are getting the best deals and the best products with our commercial team. IT is always very, very important, especially if you're me. And as Tracy did say, our IT team here in Australia and worldwide can fix whatever you need them to fix, but also have great personalities and get things across in a way that even people like me who have no IT brain can understand. There is one very important person that we didn't mention and we won't have a video of tonight, and that is our personal counsellor, Monica. Now, we do believe in looking after the well-being of our people in every aspect, and that means our agents as well. So we do have an on-call counsellor. If there's anything going on in a travel counsellor's life, or they wanted to talk to somebody about something that might be affecting them, Monica is on call all of the time. And that is another service that we offer to our travel counsellors that we probably don't shout out about, but it's another support mechanism, and we all know that running a business can be hard at times, and that sometimes we do just need someone to talk to about that. Obviously, we're here at head office to help with that. Anytime you need us, pick up the phone, but it is also important that if you do need something that is a bit more of a professional help, then we do have that available free of charge to our agents as well. Now, for any of you who would like to meet up with us over the course of the next few months, I just want to talk through our events calendar until the end of November. So if we could just bring that slide up, please. We will be out and about a little bit over the next few months. So our next roadshow event is in Melbourne at the Sofitel on the 25th and the 26th of August. That's actually next week. So Friday night for some wine and cheese, and Saturday morning for coffees and pastries, depending on what your what it is that you would like. We'd love to see you along there if you're in Melbourne or even Greater Victoria if you want to come down on the Saturday morning. We're off to Newcastle on the 22nd and the 23rd of September, and we'll head over to Perth in October on the 20th and the 21st. So please jump onto our website and register for those if you would like to attend any of those. We also have some webinars coming up. Our September webinar is about what product you can sell. So that's talking about all of the suppliers that we work with, all of the product that you have access to as a travel counsellor, and also how we don't directionally sell or push you in any way to sell any particular product. And then in October, we're going to talk about DMCs, or for those of you who haven't used them before, destination management companies that allow you to create 100% bespoke itineraries and experiences for your clients. Always, we're happy to meet you for one-on-ones, whether that be remotely or in person. Regardless, if you would like a bit more of a one-on-one meeting, we're more than happy to do that at any time. If you would like to talk to anyone from the recruitment team here in head office, please call 1300 889 123. We'll take those calls at any time. And you can also contact us on connect@travelcounsellors.com.au. Now, for those of you who would prefer to call before hours or after hours, you can still call that number. It actually goes through to our mobiles, so we can answer those after hours if that's better for you to contact us. But other than that, we're always available on the email address at connect@travelcounsellors.com.au. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you have learnt a lot about the support that we offer here at Travel Counsellors and how we genuinely support you to build and grow your business from day one. And we will leave you with a very special clip of our new MD, Fred Van Eyck, so that you can meet him before you go. But thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next month, if not before.
I'm Fred Van Eyck, the Managing Director of Travel Counsellors Australia. It feels like I've been travel all my life. I've got a real passion for travel. I love traveling. I love discover parts of this world. And I've been working in travel all my life. When I was a student, I was a tour guide in Paris. And then went back to the Netherlands, set up my own travel agency. So I really know what it's like. I sold that and I moved to England, joined a large travel company. I've worked for travel companies, for hotel companies, all around the world. I've worked in the Middle East before I went back to the Netherlands again, where I created Travel Counsellors Netherlands. I also set up Travel Counsellors Belgium, and now I'm here supporting the Travel Counsellors in Australia. Travel Counsellors is family to me. I'm very much part of the organization. I really want everyone to engage and feel comfortable, feel successful, and it's truly about a future without limits. And that's what we offer, and everyone should be part of this and be engaged in it. And I love that family spirit, I love that respect for one another, the entrepreneurial side of it, but also the lots of fun which comes with setting up your own business, running your business, and which comes for us supporting your businesses.